Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, is brought to you by Mobile Environmental Solutions, the leading portable mobile paint booth. Hunter Engineering, state-of-the-art wheel aligners and wheel alignment machines. Scorpion Racing Products, your manufacturing powerhouse for American-made rocker arms. Dorman Products, driving new solutions. And by Magic Creeper, the most versatile creeper ever.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings from the annual PRI show in Indianapolis, the motorsports capital of the world.
One of the stars of the show here at PRI is Lewis Hamilton's W11 chassis Formula One car, 7 driver and constructors championships. The thing is amazing. Everybody crowding around, whether you're a drag racer, dirt track racer, IndyCar racer, to see and be near and be this close to a Formula One car is so unusual. The carbon fiber work, all the winglets, every aspect is absolutely perfect. After all, that is why they've been able to win so many world championships. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen put on such a show for the fans in 2021.
All right, dirt racers, you know the routine. You want to get into the pits, get some tires. Well, that means the floor jack, and you crank that thing up. You get the jack stands under each side, and that takes forever. And that's only the front. Now you got to go to the back. Well, guess what? It's just this simple to lift your dirt car off the ground now, thanks to the Dirt Car Lift. What inspired this invention, Cody?
So we got to looking for one for ourselves, and there was nothing on the market that was safe, really. It's a bunch of chop saws and welders, and obviously with welding at any point there's room for error. We had all the capabilities at the shop, and this is where it was born.
How is the Dirt Car Lift constructed?
At a 6061 aluminum, all CNC machined, done on Haas mills and Mazak lathes.
So what's the lifting capacity of the lift?
4,500 pounds.
That's unbelievable. And how much does the unit weigh itself?
67 pounds.
What different race cars are using the Dirt Car Lift?
So right now we're under late models, modified, sprints, midgets, pretty much any car. We can make it any center to center you need. It's just a matter of having that measurement.
You've got a couple of different models here. Tell me about those.
So we have the X Series that is more for your raised right front rail cars. And then we have our Eco Series that's just a flat 18-inch lift for any cars without raised right front frame rails.
These guys thought of everything. The hydraulic pump comes with it as well. You won't have any problems with the Dirt Car Lift, but if you have a question, you can give them a call. They have their phone numbers right there. You can reach them 24/7. I talked to these guys earlier. They said racers come to them all the time saying this is the best money they've ever spent on their race car. Get one for yourself at dirtcarlift.com.
The genius of the performance industry is if it doesn't exist, they will make it. And it could be something unusual like Farm Truckin' Asians, amazing farm truck, so popular from Street Outlaws. Street Outlaws all over this, except this is not the truck. This is the pontoon boat. So popular they got out of control with the design. Fiberglass body, the original 572 cubic inch big block Chevrolet that powered the original farm truck is in the back of this. They cut through the water like they cut through the streets. So popular, 2 of the favorites from Street Outlaws, and they are represented here at PRI.
Racing is the constant quest for more horsepower. It's usually really hard to get, but there's a simpler way to get a few horsepower. Zach, how can I do it with Scorpion Racing products?
Absolutely. We manufacture high-performance valve train components, mainly rocker arm systems, pedestal mount, stud mount, shaft mount, and some fuel rail systems as well. We are ISO 9001 certified. Everything's 100% manufactured in our Ocala, Florida facility, and we use all U.S. source materials as well.
And how does all that translate to quality?
We are 100% in control internally of our product quality. We can hold tighter tolerances, and we can put more gauges and more inspections in place than we would if we had to sub them out to subcontractors. So overall, the end result in the final assembly is a tighter fit and a higher performing product.
What kind of racers are using Scorpion Racing products?
Really all the above. I mean, you have circle track, drag racing, tractor pulling, offshore boats, hot rodders, street cars, anything that uses a rocker arm and a domestic V8, we make a product for it.
And it's not just a one-size-fits-all sort of thing. How do you customize your approach for different forms of racing or for different racers?
We cater to some of the racers that have a lift rule or ratio rule. We'll make sure that the spring that they're using is duplicated in our shop, and we'll make sure that it doesn't check over ratio, and it also doesn't check under ratio with deflection involved, so that way they get every thousandth of valve lift they expect out of the product.
When folks receive your product, how do they know they're getting something of the highest quality?
Oh, they notice it immediately. As soon as you open the box, you can see the care and quality that we put into the product. Everything's nicely organized. Everything's 100% 100% wiped down, inspected for defects, free rotation, and then when they bolt on the product, obviously that horsepower gain is the second thing that they'll notice.
Hey, you're really going to notice it once you put your right foot down. You can check these guys out at scorpionracingproducts.com. Well, as we take the checkered flag, we thank you for joining us here on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings, this time coming from the PRI show in Indianapolis. What a week and what a show. We're back in the studio next week, and we hope you join us then for a brand new episode. So from the gang here at PRI, so long from Indy.